Hello viewers, let's provide answer to this question under coordinate geometry 2. Find the set of all points in the xy plane which are equidistant from the point P and the point T. We know when I talk of equidistance, we are referring to the middle point, more or less like the midpoint between the point P and what? T. So what we need is that if the magnitude of the beginning point, which is the P, and the midpoint is equals to the magnitude of the midpoint and that of the end point. So first of all, let us find a point that will be in the middle of P and T. So P, S. So we can have, let S be the point of X and Y, such that if I have the magnitude of PS, it should be equal to the magnitude of what? ST. And how do we find magnitude? Magnitude is just the square root of x2. In this case, I can have x2 as x minus x1, which will be 2 all squared minus is plus y2, which will be in this case y minus negative 4. So we become plus 4 all squared. This will be equals to the magnitude of the xt, where in this case we can also take this one to be the s, this one to be the s2, s1. So we're having x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1, which is negative, so plus. So in this case, we are having, if this magnitude is equal to this magnitude, then we can be able to find those equidistant points. So from here, what do? We are having square root equals square root. So we square both sides to cancel the square root. So you'll be left with only x minus 2 all squared plus y plus 4 all squared. This equals to x minus 1 squared plus y plus 1 all squared. So we need to expand each of the brackets. This is an algebra of binomial, expansion of binomial. So we square the first. If you square the first term, that will be x squared. The product of these two will be minus 2x. Twice of that become minus 4x. We square the last term, which is minus 2 squared. That become plus 4. That is for this bracket. Then for this bracket, you square the first. That will be plus y squared. Product of the two will be y times 4, 4y. Twice of that become plus 8y. Then you square the last, which is going to be 4 squared. That will be plus what? 16. And that will be equals to, similarly, you square the first, x squared. Product of that will be minus x. Twice of that, minus 2x. Square the last, minus 1 squared give us what? Plus 1. Then plus square the y will be y squared. Their product will be y. Twice of that will be plus what? 2y. Square the last, you still get plus 1. So this is the right hand and this is what? The left hand side. So let's simplify the both sides, knowing very well that x squared, x and y, then y squared and x squared. If we are going to group like terms, when this x squared comes to the right, it becomes negative. So it becomes x squared minus x. So the x squared will cancel the x squared. When the y squared comes to the right, it will become y squared minus y squared. So this will also cancel. So we are going to be having minus 4x plus 8y, 4 plus 16, that will be 20, equals to minus 2x plus 2y, 1 plus 1 will also be equals to what? 2. So now let's transpose all to this side since they are all having like terms. X, x, y constant. So we are going to have minus 4x transposing a negative 2x to the other side become a positive. So plus 2x. Then we are going to maintain our 8y. We now transpose a positive 2y to the left become negative 2y. Maintain your 20, then transpose a positive 2 to become negative 2. All these are gone, so we are left with only what? 0. This is going to be minus 4 plus 2. Since minus 4 is bigger than 2, we have a subtraction that will give us a negative. And negative 2x. 8 minus 2 will be 6. Then a y will come. 20 minus 2 will be 18 as positive equals 0. So we can see that the 2 is a common factor of all the coefficients. So I can decide to divide through by a negative 2, or I just use the common factor, which is going to be 2. So dividing through by 2 will be minus x plus 3y plus 9 equals what? 0. But I would prefer to have the coefficient of x to be positive. So now I'll multiply through by negative 1. That gives me x minus 3y plus 9 equals what? 0. We are looking for the set of all the points. So our set will be set of x, y, such that x minus 3y, I think this will be minus since you are multiplying to a negative, equals what? 0. So this will be all the set of the value you are looking for in the xy plane. If you have the value of x, put into it, you get a value of y. If you get a value of y, put into this, you get a value of x. Those are going to be all the points based on this condition. Alright, I believe you get the concept of this. Visit the playlist for the introduction to this topic. Thank you for watching. Like and share. Bye.